It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Berry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Cavaliers, that one's going to be the 7th game of the season, almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, Tatum and Horford man the post positions. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Now here's Brown. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Tatum no good. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. Think about starting fives. The 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, this Celtics group has a chance to compete.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Back to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Trent outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Lillard missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Prince against Brown. Wide, a screen on Prince. Brown outside. And he hits the jumper for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 24 per clip, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
To the paint, here's Lillard. White with the defensive effort.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, here's Lillard, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Holiday kicks to White. Holiday sets the pick for White. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Lillard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Horford.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And it's White missing. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard with it. He's picked up by White. Lopez dishes to Prince. Antetokounmpo passes to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Brown with the bucket.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Brook Lopez third.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Lillard. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Back to Brown. Pass to Holiday. The 15-footer. That misses off the backboard.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession. But yes, sir. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Boston has possession. 4-point game. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Prince finds Trent. Now here's Giannis. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to White. Holiday, a screen on Trent, and here is Horford. Now Brown over Prince. Brown, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince with a screen on Tatum. Giannis kicks to Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pistons in Detroit. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix, but they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And that one's good. Tatum.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Lillard. Chalk up 2 there. Lillard's got 15 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to Brown. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And Brown drops them both. Now here's Wright. Tight defense on him. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Lineup for the Celtics. Number 44.
Tatum with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Over Giannis. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back at and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Green is out there with Wright, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Tatum down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hauser misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Giannis dishes to Jackson. Right for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Boston leading by 5. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Pass to Hauser. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cornet passes to Davison. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with this?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Trent subbed in for Green.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Celtics second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
And Wright kicks to Trent. Connects from three-point range. Trent's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Part of playing with Trent is you got to set him up. He's so good shooting it off the catch.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Wright. Fires from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
All right, Al Horford getting up there for the jam. You forget how big he is.
Trent outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The kick out to Wright. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Wright's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s, but these Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
And it feels so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. What a great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Celtics. Get low, fans.
Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Wright. Here's Cornet, still without a basket. Brown outside. There's a good screen. White, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Hits it from three-point range.
That's confident shooting there from Drew Holiday. Got his coaches and teammates saying, yes, take that one.
Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
A brief check now of the stats for Horford. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Holiday. 11 points in the game. Brown, right side. Out to White. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
Holiday.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's White. This one for three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at your... Look at that!
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And here's White. He's got 10. Pass to Cornette. Back to White. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lopez with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lillard.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
White, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Lillard. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And White kicks to Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And we welcome you to halftime as the...
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
Stacking the dimes and buying buckets. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern... And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Brown in at the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum a screen. Here's White. Carries it from three-point range. White's got 15. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Here's Lillard. That one's not going to go. Good D by Holiday. White dishes to Tatum. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard, the pass to Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard misses.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Tatum gets the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lillard dishes to Prince. Back to Lillard. Holiday with the block.
Get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Man, Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Celtics leading by 4. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Pass to Tatum from deep. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Lillard, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Tatum passes to White. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And he makes that one. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game. And that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Brown outside. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Count that one. White's got 18 points in the game.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Damian Lillard. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Horford finds Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis is Lillard. He's guarded closely. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Horford with the screen on Jackson. And here's Brown outside. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Such an excellent playmaker. Lillard deserves more credit for that part of his game.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for White. Down low, here's Lillard. Trent outside. Back to Lillard for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard attacking. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Wright comes in for Gary Trent. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Smith dishes to Lillard from the arc. He can't hit that time. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Here's the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Peterson the pass to Pritchard. Up top, Brown. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Livingston's checked in, and it's Green in for Jackson. Brown. Pass to Hauser. A 3-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, there's Portis, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
See it night in and night out. There are moments in the game where Portis becomes a load to defend.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Portis. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. And Portis drains both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Brown, 10 points for him. Here's the screen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got 13. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. DeJuan Wright is out there with Green, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. Giannis with the muscle!
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Pass to Hauser.
Milwaukee foul. Beauchamp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum with it. Just 5 on the clock.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
And the 3 off target. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Assisted.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Pritchard. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. On the wing, Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Drew Holiday.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
And that one's good. Right.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Holiday. There's a screen. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Great D that time from Giannis.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Celtics trail by 8. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Right. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Tatum, that's good.
basketball, the control Tatum plays with is just mesmerizing.
And right, here we go. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Tatum finds Holiday. Tatum against Giannis. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Several teams changing it up here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listen in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's White. Gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Milwaukee foul. Brook Lopez, first personal foul.
And that one falls for White. He doesn't get the second one.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Celtics trail by 6. 13 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. White's got 24.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To the inside. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
On defense, Milwaukee. Here's White. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the basket by Lillard.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And so Tatum nails them both. Bucks leading by 4. Down low. Here's Lillard with the second effort. No good that time. Excellent D there from Holiday. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Milwaukee with the ball. 3-point lead. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's White. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. 1:57 left in the game. Back to Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 18 points just in the second half.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from White.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Trent finds Lillard. Inside, here's Lopez. Goes back up. Giannis outside. From range, Giannis takes it.
And that's what you want your leaders to do. Giannis stepping up in a big way.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league. Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And he gets the bucket. Lillard's got 39.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Here's Tatum. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Prince. A 3 from Tatum. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. They both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
CELTICS Entertainment.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Tatum against Giannis. Outside Holiday. It's White on the wing. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. From past the arc, it drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. The deep 3 from Tatum. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Dame, how much do you challenge yourself to provide that scoring to get this team over the hump?
I mean, coming into the game, I know I'm going to get a lot of attention. Team's trying to stop me, so I let it come to me. And, nobody has ever won a game in the first half. It gets done in the second half, so that's when I come on and try to get it done.
That is when the stars shine the brightest, and you were shining out there tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and